Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a March 2025 love prediction. We're going to see what Spirit has for you, what energies around you, anything that's coming towards you, or a confirmation. So we do have some initials today, and I do have some charms. So we are going to pull those. And welcome back, everybody. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome in any of my videos. So if you've been guided here, welcome. Spirit, please share with me for my Taurus. What is it that you need us to know for March? What is it coming our way? Things to think about. Anything that you have for us? I am listening for you now. I have looked for the signs. Absolutely. Watch out for the signs. They're leading you to a true love. Okay, so signs. You start to see angel numbers everywhere, 1111, 222, 1212. So everywhere you look, something like that, you start to see hearts is a big one. I see heart cloud. I see heart tattoos on people. I see, jewelry that are hearts. All of a sudden you're like, oh my God, there's hearts everywhere. So look for things that you feel are signs to you. Rainbows, they just said. I have emotions. Look deep within your emotions. They're saying working on yourself. I always say you can fall in love and continue to work on yourself at the same time. We have great capacity to do a lot of different emotional things at once. So if you don't have to wait until you're completely healed. I don't think there's any such thing. We're all constantly working on ourselves. So if you feel like you aren't ready, I understand, but sometimes the best thing you can do is get back on the horse, get out there, start talking to new people, start dating again, get outside of your head with how you feel and what has happened in your life or not happened in your life. So it is a feeling of moving forward and healing at the same time. And I have a marriage. Ooh, maybe Spirit has a marriage for you. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts. So does Spirit have a future spouse? Is this a future spouse for some of you? And is that something that you're manifesting? I mean, a lot of you, bottom of the deck, I have a commitment. I got to tell you, Taurus, I feel like Spirits, for those of you that would love to have a committed relationship, I would love to be married. I've never been married. I never found anybody I wanted to be married to. This could be Spirit's way of saying, hey, that door hasn't closed. That door is still out there. We have somebody that does want a commitment. I have a Hermit. I have a King of Wands. I have a Moon. And I have a Two of Swords. I have a feeling this person's been alone for a while. And how the Hermit and the King of Wands came into me was, I don't want to be alone anymore. So this is somebody who, yes, they've been alone. They probably have been single for a while. They do still question, am I making the right decision? But at the end of the day, they don't want to be alone. And I think that's true about a lot of people. That, yeah, my life is going to change and it's going to be different and it's going to be hard, but look at what I'm going to gain. They're going to gain the love of you. They're going to gain the love of a friend. They're going to have a partner, a companion, a lover. So it's, look at all that they gain. So I do feel like with this King of Wands, this person is, they're overriding the doubt. They're overriding the, is my life going to change so much that I won't be happy? They don't want to be alone. At the end of the day, they don't want to be alone. I have an Eight of Wands. This is going to come in fast. This could change fast. I always feel the, of course, I believe in divine timing, and spirit reminds me on a daily basis of divine timing, but I do believe in the right time and the right place. I do believe that there's no coincidences. I do believe that it's they're saying a fated meeting, that they have it planned, and it will just unfold. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a High Priestess. And I have a 2 of Wands. The 7 of Swords was knocked out with that High Priestess. That High Priestess as a major arcana card kind of like swiped it off the board for me. And what it did was kind of put it in its place and just say, I'm not going to waste my time with the liars. I'm not going to waste my time with the person who is playing games with me. I'm going to be able to identify immediately that all you want is sex. I'm going to say no. So that 7 of Swords is that manipulative energy, that High Priestess came in and said, no, I'm better than that. Nope, not on my time. So I wouldn't worry about meeting the wrong person. I wouldn't worry about somebody coming into your life that's going to be a jerk or just horrible, whatever. You're smarter than that, they're saying. You're smarter than that. And you're going to make a good choice. And you're thinking about your future, and you're thinking about, where do I go from here? Even if it's happening fast. So the fear may be, because it's happening fast, am I being too irrational? I think sometimes when you have had other experiences, you make decisions quicker. You know what's good and you know what's bad. You decide for yourself that, yeah, this is good and this could work. This is definitely somebody I want to be with or spend some time with. So I wouldn't be afraid at the pace of this particular connection. I wouldn't be afraid of falling in love and then thinking I just fell too fast and I shouldn't have fallen for somebody too fast. I don't feel like that's going to be an issue. If anything, it's going to be you becoming smarter and smarter as you go, that you are able to say, no, not for me. Nope, not doing that. Been there, done that. All right, so let's get some initials. Now, some of you could be in a connection. We'll get some first initials, last initials. Other of you, this is a manifestation. So I do have tarot dice, tarot tiles, and I have initials. So I'm going to grab a couple of tiles, and I'm going to get dice, and I'm going to give them a good shaking. Go, 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 go. Something good. All right. So we'll come back to those in a second. And then let me get a handful of these guys. Okay, good. So the dice, the 3 of Cups. I have a Queen of Wands. And I have 6, 7 of Wands. So I'm not going to give up on being happy, is how I feel. That Queen is strong. That Queen is, they know what they want. They are putting their energy out into the universe. Like, look at me. I'm not giving up, digging in. And I always love the 3 of Cups because I always see it as an engagement. I always see it as celebrating in the beginning. I feel like there's a lot of, who is this future spouse energy? This is somebody who's coming into your energy that definitely we could go through all the phases: dating, falling in love, living together, getting engaged, formal wedding. So for those of you that would love that, or just a very committed relationship for sure. But I'm feeling wedding. I'm feeling religious commitment contract. So for some of you, I have a Lover's card. Just keeps getting better. Just keeps getting better. Okay. The cards don't lie. Ask the cards. The Emperor. Yeah, there's that strong, determined person who isn't playing games, knows what they want, building a life for themselves, wants to add somebody to their life. They don't want to be alone any longer, is how they're living their life. So you could be feeling the same way, but they could be feeling the same way. I have an H. I have a C. I have an E. I have an N. Another N. I have an R. A W. A. I. Another H. The letter D. Another I. Another I. Another I. Okay. Somebody's got a lot of I's in their name. Okay. I have an E, an O, the letter G today, and an X. So we have some clues there. And then there's our tiles and our dice. Okay. So some nice messages. Let's see what else we have. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to know? If this is a future commitment, I need to know. I need to know. I want to know now. Let's get the flying card back here. I have harbor. Seek the emotional harbor, finding peace in each other's embrace. A couple of things jumping out at me. I like the kayaks or the canoes. So that could be something that we do in the future. That could be an activity that this person likes to do, or something that we're going to be doing together. That was the first thing. So we might live near water. It's a very tranquil feeling, and it's a peaceful feeling. And then this sense of emotionally, I have found my person. You anchor me. You know, it's very serene. It's a very serene energy to me. So I'm very peaceful being with you. I have a healing heart. Healing of the heart begins with forgiveness. So if you're still struggling, if you are having a hard time right now, just remember you can meet somebody new and heal at the same time. So it could be Spirit's just way of reminding you that go ahead, move on. Just keep going. We have something for you. I have re-meeting. So re-meeting, meeting each other again like it's the first time through fresh eyes. I don't feel like it's a reunion because this person's been alone, but it could be down the road where we rekindle the flame. We try to keep it alive. We put extra energy into keeping it new and spending time together because we know how important it is to keep this relationship. So it could be somebody who knows that we have to try. We have to constantly try. And I have a restart. Every act of forgiveness is a fresh beginning in love. Some of you, they could be asking you to forgive someone in your past so that you can not necessarily forgive them, but release yourself. Forgiveness a lot of times, or most times, is for you. It's for you to heal. So maybe they're asking you to surrender to something or someone and just say, I forgive you. I'm not going to hold on to this anymore. It's in the past and it's for me. It's for me to move on. I got to keep forgiving something. I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a 7 of Wands. And I have a 10 of Wands. I feel like your trials and tribulations and ups and downs and ins and outs and rocky road has made you very powerful. And I feel like this person thinks that your confidence is sexy, is how it came into me. That 9 of Pentacles came into me as you are confident. You have you know what? Nobody's going to pull anything off on you. They're not going to get away with anything with you. It's like you've seen it, been there. They're not going to be able to play those games with you. You're going to catch them. And if anything, you're better at those games than they are. So there's a part of me that said, I have just been through all of those things. I'm not doing it. And I think this person knows that. They'll know your story. They'll know how you never gave up on yourself. They'll know how you rebuilt yourself. And today, where you stand, your confidence is sexy. They want to be with somebody. They're an emperor, so they want to be with somebody who is strong. They want to be with somebody who is determined. They want to be with somebody who can hold their ground, stand up for themselves, challenge them, Spirit just said. So in a sense, they've met their match. And to them, that's sexy. That's a very strong-willed person. They don't want a weak person, Spirit's saying. They don't want a pushover. They don't want a yes man, So it's a sense of, I'm glad you're as strong as you are. I have a 2 of Wands. I have an Ace of Pentacles. This person's planning a future. This person's going to make an offer. They are definitely going to plan a future. I have a 10 of Pentacles. We could be really good together. We could have a really beautiful life together. And I have this beautiful extra card in this deck called Self. And this person's like in this glass bottle with it looks like all of her favorite things. And she's just kind of in there like her sanctuary. So finding yourself within this connection, being yourself within this connection. But I do feel an offer. I do. I feel that this person is thinking big picture, and this is an offer, no doubt, in my mind, for some of you. And it feels like a good thing. It really does. It feels exciting, that 3 of Cups, that celebration. Hey, part of me feels like they're reminding you that everything happens for a reason. So if you went through something recently or devastated by someone else, everything happens for a reason. They're going to put you in a better place. So I have this beautiful bowl of charms and my magic scoop, and we are going to see what they have for us today. And I bought a big pair of tweezers. Somebody gave me a suggestion for tweezers, and I had just a little pair at home and they didn't work. So thank you, Amazon Prime, because I immediately ordered a 6-inch tweezer, which I didn't even know existed. And now my nails aren't in the way. So I'm very excited. All right, let's start. Let's see what I have. What is this? Okay, so I had this in another reading, so I know what this is. It's moons. It's a cycle of moons. It's a cycle of the moons going through a cycle, if we can get that to. So we're going through a cycle of some kind. Okay. That's coming into me as a singing bird. I know that sounds weird, but it was almost the feeling of the grass is greener, the sky is bluer, and wow, are those birds? Like I'm not used to hearing the birds sing. Like I usually just ignore the birds. I don't stop and listen to the birds. I don't stop and smell the roses. But in this case, it's almost like the birds are exaggerated because I'm opening up, I'm awakening to these feelings. And I do believe that happens when we start to fall in love. Everything seems magnified. So if you have this weird moment where you're like, I don't remember hearing those birds like all the time, and they really are jumping out at you, that could be a sign. That could be a sign for you. I have believing in love, absolutely. So don't give up hope, believing in love. I have a bulldog. I have a bulldog. So maybe somebody has, I'm just going to put in the category of any of those types of dogs: bulldogs, pugs, French bulldog. They're saying a cool dog. Maybe this person has a dog and they refer to the dog as, my dog's really cool. My dog does really cool stuff. So the dog is important. I feel like the dog is definitely a particular breed, has a big personality, and somehow is a very cool dog. So maybe you'll think the dog's cool too. That's funny. I have a heart with love on it. So I'm going to put that over here for a second. What is this guy? Okay, smiley face. And what is this guy? Okay, that's a ghost. Okay, I get a couple things happening. The first thing I want to just put out the fire is I've got these kind of rose-colored glasses in this ghost, and it could be somebody out there that's holding on to a no-contact person that walked away. It could be a twin flame that walked away. And the rose-colored glasses are that hope that I'm going to get back what I had, and they're not heading back. They have been away for a while. They have no intention of coming back. They could be with somebody else. So that's why I think in this connection, Spirit has shared with us a couple of times that, you know, it's okay to heal and move on and get yourself back out there, because some of you or someone out there listening to this is still, you're not giving up on a twin flame. You're not giving up on a soul contract of some kind. And Spirit has something else for you. So take that with a grain of salt, I guess. You can, you know, you've got to make the decision whether it's time for you to move on or not. I have a snowman. I have a Christmas ball. I'm just going to use the word seasonal to me, because I feel that, okay, I don't even know if people do this anymore, but the ugly sweater parties, that maybe your family, somebody's family still does it, or that somebody in your family really wears those ugly sweaters for real. And they have, you know, kind of big snowmen on them, or big Christmas balls and sparkles and things like that. So it could be like an inner joke between the two of you about the ugly sweaters, but that it came into me as very seasonal, and also a kind of sense of humor that's private between the two of us. Like, you couldn't catch me dead in one of those. So I feel like that's what's going on. You're much more stylish than that, Spirit's saying. I have a pair of scissors. I'm going to put that up here with the rose-colored glasses, cutting the strings, cutting the ties, cutting the karmic energy, just taking care of yourself, Spirit just said, taking care of yourself. I have a smiley face and a rocking horse. So for those of you that this could possibly be a spouse, I have a little flower. This could be a child in the future. This could be decorating a child's bedroom, buying toys for the child, a little rocking horse. So for those of you that still have that wish out there, we have that on the table. I have an ice cream cone. That's coming into me more as part of a first date. It could be the end of the day. Let's go. I don't want the date to end. You want to get an ice cream. We're walking around. Somebody who really likes ice cream. Sweet, huge sweet tooth, but specifically ice cream. They're saying fudge ripple, maybe. fudgy ice cream, chunks of fudge, vanilla with fudge in it. So somebody who might be a chocolate lover, and they'll try to get chocolate into anything. But it came into me as fudge, chocolate fudge. And then I have this henna hand, palm reading hand, ceremony, matrimony, formality for somebody, that's a part of a ceremony, that's a part of a marriage ceremony for somebody. So I'm going to commit to that. I really feel like my Taurus, whether you're talking about marriage in the month of March or not, it's more of the energy that's coming towards you and what Spirit is letting you know that is on your path and in your pipeline, so to speak. So I would just say, if that's something that you are manifesting, this reading is a good reading for you to claim and to say, please, Spirit, bring it to me, because I'm definitely ready. Spirit, final messages. What do you have for my Taurus? What do you want them to know? What do you have for us? I have patience. I know you don't want to hear that. I know that's really, really hard. It is divine timing. The hardest part is the waiting. It is. I know. You just keep believing in yourself, Spirit just said. I have silence. I'm going to say hermiting, isolation. Silence for the twin flame that you're still waiting for. We're hearing nothing. So if you're not hearing from that person, and it's been a long time, is it time for you to decide? I have a transformation, starting over, trying again, spreading your wings. I have healing energy. Beautiful. A lot of healing in this reading. And I have spying, wanting to know what somebody else is doing. I'm going to put that over here with this silence. This person could be wondering what you're doing. They could be keeping tabs on you somehow, but they're not coming back. And it's because Spirit has something else for you. So sometimes you just have to make up your mind that it's over and I'm not going back. I don't want to go back. If they put it this way, they know where you live. They have your number. They want to come back. They can come back. It's a separation. There's a big gap between us, they're saying. And then let's just say through this transformation, we get to a dream come true. Let's focus on the dream come true. Let's focus on what it is that you want, and then ask Spirit. Sometimes you have to say to yourself, like, I can't be in control anymore because what I've been doing isn't working. So that's when you surrender to, you know what? I'm just going to give it away. I'm just going to let you do it. I'm just going to let you show me who you want in my life and put this person in front of me. So sometimes that's what we have to do. We just have to stop trying to make it happen and just let the universe help us. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button, comment below. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. In the meantime, I'll see you guys again in another Love Messages real soon.